Another day of tennis action in the books, and we had the return of Jannik Sinner, and boy did he return in style, destroying Tomas Machac in straight sets. And it looks like a lot of the women are disappearing from Dubai, with many top stars withdrawing from the event. Is this Raducanu's tournament to win? Well, Raducanu, she's already out of the tournament in the first round, and there's been some star performances from the likes of the Indonesian Janice Tjen. That's right, and if you haven't done so yet, give us a like, subscribe, a little roundup of a few of the matches on Monday, because there were a few notable ones, and the main place to start, of course, is the return of Jannik Sinner. And what a return it was. He defeats Tomas Machac 6-1, 6-4, first appearance in Doha, first win in Doha. More of the same incredible tennis from Jannik. He won 35 of 41 points on his serve. Ridiculous, tremendous serving and returning, impenetrable tennis in every area of the court. 21 of last 22 matches. He's won, consistently excellent everywhere he plays. Seems like that win by Djokovic looking even better now, considering Sinner's not missed a beat coming into this tournament. Tomas Machac, someone who was in incredible form at the early part of this year as well, and he's just dispatched him with what was just a workman-like performance. Like it says here, playing some gorgeous tennis, ripping ground strokes, and then coming to the net on one of these really long rallies, just take all of Mahac's power, absorb it with the deftest of volleys, just took all the pace off of it. It was really, really good. And this is what he said after the match. He said, "I felt good on court. Physically, I feel good. Now, of course, every match is going to get tougher and tougher. Hopefully, I'll be ready for the next one." They said, "I saw Marco Verratti was here watching you. What's it like coming here and experiencing the new fans here? What message have you got for them?" He said, I played a junior tournament. I won't say a long time ago, but it was a little while. Last year I was here, then I didn't play. This time it feels even more special, hanging out with good friends like Marco, and I have many other friends here. It's great seeing so many people watching and following tennis. This is what we're here for, making everything in the best possible way possible. Thanks for coming as well. Thanks for the short but sweet style of tennis that you played today, and it's going to be exciting to see him progress through the tournament. I think he's rightfully the favorite at this tournament. I know some people probably will disagree with that. Carlos Alcaraz obviously has been the one, started the year with the slam, but Jannik Sinner, you'd have to say, I think that he's got a point to prove. That's what my personal feeling is. Jakub Mensik is in his section, potential third round opponent. He went through in 3 sets against Choinsky today. Other players in his half, yeah, I mean, you've got the Hechka in there. He's yet to play his first round match, but Mensik looks like the big danger, to be honest. And Alcaraz will play tomorrow, and that's against Rinderknecht. And the second round match, if Alcaraz goes through, will be against Royer, who knocked out Herbert. So that's already decided. But something else that's quite interesting about this, the tournament winner will take home $529,000. The runner-up, $285,000. According to Gazeta, Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz each earned a $1.2 million appearance fee for playing Doha. And it's that point now where they are the pinnacle of the sport. They will pick and choose probably which tournaments they play based upon who provides them with the best cash incentive, I guess. There's going to be a lot of appearance fees for these two, and it ain't going And it ain't just going to come from exhibitions, let me tell you. People want bums on seats. People want to sell tickets. And the best way to sell tickets is to have the best players in the world in your tournament. So it doesn't really surprise me that much, especially the fact it's obviously over in the Middle East as well, where they're not short of a few bob, let's say. They do quite well for themselves. And I don't think that's going to really touch the sides. 1.2 million each. It's light work, isn't it? Just to get them over there to play a bit of tennis. But they would love it, I'm sure. They are hoping for that final, the Alcaraz Sinner. Let me know your thoughts about all of that in the comments section. Let's move over to the women's, and there's only really one place to start. Disappointment yet again for Emma Raducanu. I may be eating some form of a hat sometime soon as she loses in the first round. We were worried about Cocciaretto. Well, she was just one of the many who added to the list of withdrawals, and she comes in to face good up-and-comer Antonio Ruzic, someone she should be beating, really, if I'm perfectly honest. I know Ruzic is good. She's not really tried and tested, but she's had some good results this year so far. But Raducanu, that's like it says, is clearly not at her best physically, and therefore is far from her peak performance. We hope she will improve in the coming weeks. Not good for the confidence, this one, has to be said. Did well to win the second set, but didn't have enough in the tank to go the full 3 sets and compete, really. 6-2 in the third, and Rusic, I think credit to her. She had to beat somebody who, I mean, it's a good name on your resume, but I don't really know if it's anything more than that right now. Right, Rusic, very, very good prospect, I would say. That's the main way I would look at Rusic. 67 in the world coming in, and now she will face in the next round Zakharova. So another potential for Rusic to put herself on the map again, and then could face Raducanu, which I'm sure will probably be a bridge too far. And she was a lucky loser in the qualifying, so to come through as a lucky loser in the qualifying, and then to do right here, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, she lost to Shramkova in the qualifying, and then came straight in. She was on a run, actually, of 5 straight defeats coming in. Raducanu now on a run of 3 straight defeats. So hopefully she can turn it around soon. Somebody who is turning their luck around constantly, it seems, it's not Alex Ayala. It is somebody else from a similar area of the world, of course, from Indonesia. Janice Tjen, now up to number 34 in the live rankings. Well done to her. She beat Leylah Fernandez in Dubai. And how crazy is it? We're saying the same thing for Mboko, but that this time last year, she was 396 in the world. It's absolutely brilliant. And she's making the most of her Dubai wildcard, followed up with a win over Yastremska and another win over Leylah Fernandez. She also beat her at the Australian Open. She won 7-6, 6-4. Leylah served for the first set twice, but couldn't overcome a lack of first serves with her ground game. Janice did really well to fight back in those games and put pressure on Leylah, especially with her forehand. And in the second set, Janice was the more solid player, and she awaits the winner, which we now know due to the withdrawals of Krejcikova and Anisimova. And we know it's Anisimova because Krejcikova added to the list of Sabalenka, Iga, Cocciaretto, Mukova, Sakari, Zheng, and Mboko. And we throw on top of that Krejcikova. It's sad as well because Krejcikova versus Anisimova would have been a really entertaining one, but we do not get that matchup, unfortunately. But we do get Tjen versus Anisimova, which is I'd say really entertaining. Really good to see Janice Tjen pit herself against some of the best players on tour. I'll show you where she is in the draw down there. And then the winner of that could be a potential Mira Andreeva. You never know. Mira Andreeva quite like her chances, I think, down this side of the draw as well. We have a look at some of the other ones. Callan Sky versus Coco Gauff. That's another match to watch out for, as is Badosa versus Svitolina. Balic versus Bencic. I'm going to call it now. I think Balic gets the job done. She's just coming off of a title win. She's just beaten Sonmez in straight sets. I think she is hitting peak form right now. So I'm excited to see what's next for her. But that's just a quick wrap up. Let me know your thoughts about Jannik Sinner's first match back after losing to Novak Djokovic at the Australian Open. Does he look the same as ever, impenetrable? And will he go on and win the title? Let me know your thoughts. And let me know your thoughts about Raducanu. What does she have to do? Does she have to take some time away? Does she need to drop down some events to try and get some wins? And let me know your thoughts on Janice Tjen as well. This Indonesian sensation. We're always talking about Ayala, but I think Tjen has it as well. But let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't done so yet, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you